Hi Cancer, and welcome to your August Zodiac Tarot short and sweet. This is the only one I'm doing for the month of August. So let's get right into it. We're going to have an overall beginning energy, ending energy, and we're going to figure it out with tarot in between. Okay, Cancer? So let's get right into this and get your starting card. Sometimes they want to come out on their own. Other times we have to go in for them. Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Spirit can be God, source, universe, whomever it is for you, okay? So you take that as it resonates for you. Who is spirit for you? Number 32, number 5 could be important. I feel that the reason they're asking you to let spirit be your guide with the hawk. Think of the hawk soaring. They have a really expansive view of everything, right? They see big picture. I think that they want to guide you because there's something that you need to see. Big picture from above. Just think of the bird flying right from above to see for miles. However that resonates for you, right? Like big picture might not resonate, but if you think of a hawk flying and everything they can see and how keen and sharp their vision is to see those little rodents on the ground, there's something, okay, there we go, that you need to really focus in on and see. Let them guide you through that, because I'm feeling like you're not quite seeing it on your own. So speak to them and ask them to guide you, okay? Let them help you through this. Did I say number 32, number 5 could be important? If I did, sorry. If I didn't, it could be important. All right, let's get you some tarot, though. Let's get a little more information. You know, old Hawkeye there. There's one card. Yeah. There's something that I feel like you're just not seeing. And I almost, it's like that feeling of, but you're like right there, you're that close. And they're like, hey, listen, we're here to, okay, there's card number 2. And let's get one more. They're like, we're here to help you. That's what I feel like this is, Cancer. There's something that's just not, you're just not seeing it. Knight of Coins, okay. Ooh, look at this. Knight of Coins, Knight of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Maybe you're not seeing it because you could still be carrying a lot of wands. 10 is laying them down. 10 is just putting them down, getting them off your back, surrendering. Okay, it's done. It's over. Right? It's burdens. It's things that you could have been carrying around with you physically, literally, emotionally, mentally, however you want to describe it. And now you've said, you know what? I can't carry these anymore. I'm going to surrender them over. I'm laying them down. And maybe that is why you haven't been able to see what this is. So if you're still carrying the 10 wands, it's time to end it, to lay them down, okay? It's almost like it's a prerequisite in order for you to be able to see very clearly, okay? Now, if you're letting them guide you, there's something that's going to grow here, because look, we have the water and the earth. And when we talk about elements in astrology, we talk about water and earth together can go one of two ways. It either goes as the water is nourishing and replenishing the earth and it allows things to grow, or they come together and they just produce mud and then you get stuck. I feel like you were stuck here, Cancer, and Spirit's saying we can guide you out of the mud. Okay, we can help you grow. We can take that muck, let it dry out, and then you could plant something and actually help it to grow. This could be in any area of your life. It just makes me, I'll give you an example of what just popped in. It's like you may have been doing something, and this can be in any area, working on something, thinking about something, and the wheels have just been turning, spinning, stuck in the mud. something's been weighing it down and you haven't been able to get that breakthrough. I feel like this message, allowing spirit to be your guide, will get you to the breakthrough. Okay? That's how I feel this is. I mean, we have the Knight of Coins here, or the Knight of Pentacles, who is just steady Eddie. Okay? He is just like one foot in front of the other. Let's get going. Let's make this happen. Very determined, very grounded, very dedicated to what it is that needs to be done. I feel like this is the message for after you've released these wands off your back, so to speak. The Knight of Cups, he's going out and in a very emotional, creative. I feel like this may be almost the plan. Okay, how can I say that? This is almost like, remember I said there's going to be a breakthrough, and this is where the creativity really starts to flow, okay? Your creativity really starts to flow, and then you hand it over to the Knight of Coins here, who's going to take it and make it happen. But none of that can happen until this is released and you're able to see the big picture of it all. Again, how this message will resonate for you will be different, okay? And in what area will be different, because there's different cancers watching. I was watching a video, and it was a reader who was like doing little side things. And normally I enjoy his readings quite well. But he had mentioned about, don't say resonate, and people were just beating it to death, but it's a word and it has a meaning. Either this is going to jive with you, this is going to make sense to you, or we can just use one word and say it's going to resonate with you. Okay? It's just easy. It's not a cop-out. Either it makes sense to you or it doesn't, this reading. And if it doesn't, then maybe it's not for you. So it either will resonate or it won't. I just feel like I had to say that for some reason, maybe just to get it off my chest. But yeah, there's something here you need to see. And I feel like you're stuck in the mud. But once we get the burden off, the whatever's holding you down and back, we've let go of it, that mud becomes fertile ground for planting. Your creativity starts to flow, and then that Knight of Coins is going to just take all the steps to make it grow and happen. Okay, let's get you a couple of ending cards here, all right? Cancer, there's one. All right, and let's get you one more. I've been telling everyone, except for Pisces, I think I forgot, but normally there was supposed to be one card, like the way I did it last month, but two come out for Leo, and then I was like, oh, well, I can't let Leo have two and not everyone else. That wouldn't be fair. And there's been a lot of messages of balance in here, so it's funny that that's the way I would feel about that, right? Okay. First card out was Truth Be Told. Number 14, number 5. Again, a number 5, change. It's time for some change, right? Truth be told. What is it that's holding you back, holding you down? What is it that you're not seeing big picture? Truth be told, Spirit needs to help guide you there, or this message in this card wouldn't have come out. Truth be told, you need to have a hawk eye to be able to see it. Truth be told, you may need some help to get you through this, okay? So call on them to help you. Be wise about it. Number 7, To the Sea. It's funny, I had this card on one of the other signs. It's the same thing for me. Number 7, coming in, there's choices. You can choose, okay? You can choose to do this, or you can ignore this entire message, and whatever this is that's stuck, you might as well just put it in a boat and let it drift out to sea, never to be seen again, okay? That was a little harsh, but that is the reality of it. You might as well just let it go, because it's going. If it's not ever going to be dealt with and come to fruition, it will just continue to happen, and, if it goes out to sea, there's no way for you to grab it and pull it back in. So I almost feel like what I want to say is kind of you need to get on this now, okay, Cancer? Sooner rather than later, before it sets sail, all right? And it could be a while before it comes back around again. Okay, there, that is your message. I hope that you enjoyed it, and that it did resonate in some way for you. Maybe one of these cards, a set of them, or all of them. Kind of, you see the whole big picture of it all, Cancer. But this is my only short and sweet Zodiac Tarotscope for August. I do have other readings out, so please go and check them out. You may find further advice and guidance in those, okay, for your situation. Thanks so much, and I'll see you later.